It's Saturday, so we're talking college basketball. And since this is the Power Five, we're going to be fading some ranked teams today. Let me know which top 25 team you think is getting upset today by commenting down below. Also, if you do me a favor, smash that like button if you're in agreement with me on these plays. Of course, we're only one day away from the Super Bowl. Don't forget about that special offer. Myself and Morning Wager co host Mark Zinno are running. If this is your first time watching the Power 5, then stay tuned. I'll be letting you know how you can get seven Super Bowl bets for just $69. All right, we start things off today with number 24, Michigan heading to Indiana. This one tips off 1 p.m. Eastern on CBS. Wolverines are 3-point road favorites here. They failed to cover 6 in a row, though, so no thank you when it comes to laying the points in this one. Meanwhile, Michigan's last 3 wins have all been by 4 points or less. Those were against 2 slumping teams in Penn State and Oregon, not to mention a Rutgers team that was without Dylan Harper. Another problem for the Wolverines, they turn the ball over too much. We're talking bottom 30 in the country in turnover percentage. I know Indiana's got the lame duck coach now in Mike Woodson, who will be stepping down at the end of this season. And the Hoosiers have lost 4 straight and 6 of their last 7. However, just 2 home losses all year. One of them was by a single point. Take the points in this early Big Ten tip. 2 p.m. Eastern, we have Kansas State hosting number 16 Kansas on ESPN. Kansas State, all of a sudden, is among the best bets in the country. Only a 4-point home underdog in this one. That is because they have covered 7 consecutive games. Covered the spread. 7-0 ATS the last 7. Quite the impressive run. They've also won 4 in a row straight up. The last 2, both on the road. They went to Iowa State, pulled an upset in dominating fashion, 80-61. Then the Wildcats were able to rally from an early 15-0 deficit to win at Arizona State. They actually led that game by double digits in the second half. Let's also not forget, while both games went in overtime, K-State has won its last 2 at home versus Kansas. Yes, the Jayhawks are coming off their own very impressive beatdown of Iowa State. Did win the first meeting with K-State by 10. I just wouldn't want to lay points, though, on the road in this rivalry. K-State plus the points for me. I'm also taking the points as Texas A&M visits Missouri. This is one of 3 top 25 matchups on the docket today, 3:30 Eastern on the SEC Network. I continue to believe that Missouri's overrated at number 15. My own power ratings have them just outside the top 25. Meanwhile, A&M is a team many believe are capable of making is capable of making a run all the way to the Final Four. Wade Taylor now back for the Aggies, who have not played since last Saturday. When they won at South Carolina. Missouri, on the other hand, they come off a close loss at Tennessee on Wednesday. I know the Tigers are 8-1 ATS their last 9 games, but this situation favors A&M, and I'm a bit surprised this line has climbed all the way up to plus 4.5. Again, take the points. Let's now take a break from college hoops for just a moment and travel around the world to Spain for some La Liga action. One of the biggest soccer matches of the year takes place this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern at the Santiago Bernabeu, as Real Madrid welcomes in rivals Atletico Madrid. I think being able to get plus half a goal with Atletico is an absolute steal here. They are unbeaten in their last 4 league meetings with Real Madrid. They also had a much easier win midweek in the Copa del Rey, that's the Spanish Cup. Most important of all, though, Atletico has just lost once in their last 21 matches. So again, take the half goal head start. Atletico plus a half, 3 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Plus. Final game of Saturday's Power 5 is going to be number 2 Duke at Clemson. Blue Devils currently 7-point favorites on the road with a total of 133.5. I like both Clemson and the under in this one, so let's simplify things and bet Duke under its team total of 70.5. This is going to be a client play from me that you're getting for free right here on the Power 5. Look, it's a bit scary considering Duke has scored 70 or fewer points just 3 times all season. And 2 of those were back in November, wins that saw them finish with 69 and 70 points. But I think Clemson's got the defense to get the job done tonight. By the way, this game tips off 6:30 Eastern on ESPN. Dick Vitale making his return to the broadcast booth. The Tigers also play very slow, 343rd in adjusted tempo, which I think could end up being the key to this game. They don't foul much either. Don't be fooled by that final score of Clemson's last game either, guys. It was 89-86. The loss to Georgia Tech as 12-point home favorites, but that game went to triple overtime. It was 64-64 at the end of regulation. All right, quick recap here of the Power 5 for Saturday. Taking Indiana plus the points against Michigan, Kansas State plus the points against Kansas, Texas A&M plus the points against Missouri, La Liga, Atletico plus half a goal against Real Madrid. And then we like Duke under its team total of 70.5 at Clemson. Now let's talk about tomorrow. If you're looking for Super Bowl winners, head on over to wt.buzz/BP right now. I've got 3 plays available. One is a 5% max bet, one is a player prop, the other is on the full game side. I am a perfect 3-0 over the last 2 Super Bowls. That includes a 5% max bet 2 years ago when it was Chiefs-Eagles. I had the Chiefs that time, obviously. Last year was a 2-0 sweep with the 49ers first half money line, and before that, on the second play from scrimmage, I cashed my lone player prop, which was Kyle Juszczyk, over half a reception. The last 4 times Kansas City's been in the Super Bowl, I'm a perfect 6-0 with all Super Bowl selections. Oh, by the way, I come into this one doing pretty darn good in the NFL overall. 68% run since Christmas. And if you're looking for more, there's an incredible deal. My 3 plays for the Super Bowl plus 4 plays from Morning Wager co-host Mark Zinno. You can get all 7 for just $69. That's less than $10 per play. It includes 2 5% max bets, one from each of us. Those 5% plays normally run 35 apiece, so you're basically getting 5 free plays with that particular special offer. You can head on over to my page or Mark's page, wt.buzz/MZ, to pick that special offer up. That's going to do it for me and the Saturday edition of the Power 5. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to smash that like button. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.